Yeah, you thought it hit 0. You thought it would hit 0. Sorry. We're still doing that bit. We're still doing that bit for as long as I'm alive. I didn't think that, but all right. All right. Well, Gigabytes, thank you for the 22-month resub at a tier 3. That's pretty freaking sweet. It's great to have you here. It's great to have you here. And Disman, thank you for the 2-year resub tonight. Holy freaking crap. That's a lot of year. That's more than 1. That's 2. Have I got the greatest stream in the world for you tonight? Have I got the greatest stream? Watch this become power washing. What if it didn't? Would you be sad? Would you be happy? What it's yes, good? I thought power washing stream was like the pinnacle of my existence was the power washing streams. But who knows? Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't stream it. Maybe this will be just chatting. I don't know. It all depends. All I know is I had spaghetti. I had spaghetti today, and when I have spaghetti, there is nothing I can do but talk about spaghetti. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna talk about spaghetti with a good song. Please don't be claimed. I hope this isn't claimed still. I'm willing to take it because this is a spaghetti stream. Welcome to the spaghetti stream. I went to the old spaghetti factory. Let me pull up a picture. Let's. Think that it pizza pies. Okay, here we go. Hold up. It's kind of a crusty picture, but it's fine. Talk about the old spaghetti factory. They've got spaghetti. They've got fettuccine alfredo. They got Sicilian cheese bread. Andrew, I'm tired. You should play Power Wash Sim. But we gotta talk about spaghetti. This is the old spaghetti factory. This is the exact one that I went to, but this is the old spaghetti factory. I ordered Sicilian cheese bread, fettuccine alfredo. Nook's got the meat sauce spaghetti. Had a salad with blue cheese dressing, because I'm an adult and I have to eat that now. When I turned 24, I was required legally by the government to eat salads, so I did that. And a little spumoni at the end with pistachio, cherry, and chocolate ice cream. And the best part, I had a gift card that we received as a gift. So we didn't have to pay for much. It was like, the thing cost like $50. We only had to pay like $15 at most. I think it was $15. It was a glorious experience. Good on the stomach, good on the wallet. Okay, well, the song's over. Okay, but this is kind of Italian, so I can still talk about it. I can still talk about the spaghetti. Let's just keep talking about the freaking spaghetti. The only thing, there was a little snag. There was a little snag. The guy who was our waiter tried to be. I couldn't tell if he was trying to be a bro or if he was trying to be like just talking. I kind of assumed he was trying to be a bro, so I started like making jokes, and he didn't like really respond. So I don't quite know why. And it all culminated. It was like, yeah, he was my broski. At least that's what I thought. The problem was as the night went on, the night it was like 4 in the afternoon, if even. Frostglitch, welcome. The problem was that it started with like him like, hey, how's it going? Welcome. Do you guys want anything? What do you guys having? And I started with like, oh, I think we'll just have the normal. We're gonna get this, and not expecting him to know what the normal was, but he was like, oh right, yeah. And I was like, I think he wants to be a bro. I think we're gonna be a bro. And it just kept going where I made jokes about bendy straws. This is what adults do. If you ever wonder what adults do, they eat salads and joke about bendy straws and the weather. It's so good. Like you have to be an adult when you go to the old spaghetti factory. You can't be a child at the old spaghetti factory. This is an adult land. This is an adult land for adults to eat Sicilian cheese bread. But here's where it all... So here's where the problem happened. At the end, while we were eating at the Spumoni, ice cream, servers at Old Spaghetti Factory tend to be really good at both serving and being friendly. Yes, but here came the problem. At the end, I'm eating some Spumoni, and he's like, "Hey, how you guys enjoying the ice cream?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's good, really love it." And he goes, "You want more?" And I'm like, it literally 15 seconds before this happened, I was talking to my wife Nooks, and I was like, you know what? This is great. Just one scoop of ice cream. I don't need any more than this. 15 seconds past, the guy comes up and is like, "Hey, you want more? You want another scoop?" And like, immediately I'm like, yes, I guess, sure. And he leaves. He laughs and then he leaves. Okay, but here's the problem. I didn't ask if it was free. I just kind of assumed it was free. That is not something you should assume at the Old Spaghetti Factory. Do not assume that is Andrew bruh. Well, here's the thing. I don't know. When a guy being friendly with me, and at the end of the day is like, "You want more ice cream? You want another scoop?" Yeah. Oh, yo, Tekken, I remember you. Welcome. Good to have you here. Here's the thing. He never came back. We were there for like another 10 minutes. He just never came back. So, thank goodness. I mean, I had already paid for it. I had my card, so it was like, he got fired. The guy, he like walks to the back. He's like, "I'm gonna get him a free scoop of Spumoni," and he's like, "I saw what you did. Did you offer them a free scoop of Spumoni?" Like, pack your bags. You're leaving. Pack them. It's possible he heard you at the tail end of your statement and jumped on it. And so I got a bro fired is what I'm trying to say. I got a bro fired. But the thing is I was very lucky because I don't know how much that costs. And I didn't want any more. Here's the thing. If you ever want to know my Achilles heel, everyone in chat, all of you are going to know my secret weakness. As soon as I read this message, I'm making a Dream and Dreams spin-off 2D platformer Cheese Dip Rescue 2. That sounds cool. That sounds really nice. And also I have to take a drink of water. Okay. Here's the deal. My Achilles heel is if you are a waiter, a waitress, just someone, the weakness is not looking at menu prices. I believe me, I look at the menu prices. I have not reached that point of stardom where I can go to a restaurant and not look at how much the food costs. I now look at how much the food costs and I go, But here's the deal. If you want to steal money from me, all you have to do is ask me if I want something. Just waiter, whatever. Just serving me food. Just being like, hey, you want this? I will always say yes. Because I don't know why. Something in my body just says yes. Don't mention it costs money. Just be like, hey, you want an extra slice of bread? Yes. Do you want more chips? Yes. Do you want to give me $10? Yes. Or it also works in other situations. Such as there was one time I was at a Kohl's clothing store. And they were like, hey, do you want a credit card? And I didn't want a credit card. I was not going to get a credit card. But my mind freaked out and said, tell me more. Why? I don't know why I said that. I have no idea why I said that. I was just like, okay, tell me more. And they're like, oh, it's a great deal. I'm like, okay. I don't know if that's what I said. You suffer from being too nice. Well, here's the thing. They will never get the money out of me unless I get tricked at the old spaghetti factory. But if it's something like, oh, let me sign you up. Hey, do you want to be a part of our survey? Yes. Okay. Sure. No, I did not get the credit card. Don't worry. Don't worry. I would never have done it. It's just it took 15 minutes to get them to stop one second. Because once you say, tell me more, you're locked in. You're like locked in. I don't know what it. Or I mean you can just go back to the last time I went to the old spaghetti factory, where I had a coupon on their app for free Sicilian cheese bread, and the guy, I'm gonna wager to say, I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it on stream. He did not know how to do his job. In fact, I don't know if he knows how restaurants work. That is what I'm going on. Because I had a coupon and an app that you had a QR code and a code on top that said, it said, oh, free cheese bread, scan this code. It had instructions on how to do it, and it had a countdown timer on the bottom. I've told this story before, but I'll give this short. It has a countdown timer on the bottom that says expires in 2 hours. He looked at it. He looked at me, went back, came back and said, oh no, sorry, this countdown timer is for when you can actually use it. And I'm like, well, what I should have said was, no, it says it expires in 2 hours. It says it right there. But instead, you know what I said? Can you try again? Can you try it? And he's like, yeah, no, it doesn't work. And I'm like, did you put in the code? He's like, yeah, I did. It doesn't work. See, it expired. And he's like, he. The reason why I say he doesn't know his job is he swore to me that was how it was. Swore to me. He literally said, I promise you, this is how it works. He swore on his life that that's how it worked. Long story short, I showed him an email with the code in it, and it didn't have the timer on it because it's an email. It wasn't the app. It sends an email with the same code. He puts that in, and it works perfectly. And then he goes up and says, yeah, you must have given me the wrong code at first. It was the same exact code. I screenshotted it just to prove to myself. When months down the road, I would be like, oh, was it really the same? It was the same code. But he promised. He promised me. But instead of being like, no, I know how this works. This is how it works. Like, type in this code. I went like, I'm pretty sure that's not, how that, can you try that again, please? I'm lucky that he even bothered to try it again and didn't just leave. It's my Achilles heel. It's my weakness. My weakness is just that it's not that I have a hard time saying no. It's just I want to be too nice. I want to be too nice. And sometimes I want extra spumoni for free and then realize after he leaves that it might not have been free. I'm actually going to look it up. I'm going to look up how much would that have cost me? Menu prices. I'm checking it right now. You should just tell him I hate you. It's like, yeah, sorry, sir, this coupon's not working. I hate you. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Does anyone know how to spell spumoni? How do you spell spumoni? I assure you they don't care. Oh, I bet they don't. I can't find it. How do you spell spumoni? Oh, I found it. There you go. Okay, it's not on their menu. So, to my knowledge, I guess it would have been free. Yo, Chadward, welcome to the stream. I think it would have been free. I think it's not on their menu. Maybe I didn't mess up. Maybe he really was a bro. Maybe he was. I mean, he never came back. Like, ever. He never came back, so I guess we'll never know. But I don't see it on the menu. Free ice cream. Did I ever tell you my greatest story? He wanted to scare me. I see it on the menu as like you can get like a 17-ounce like container of it. If someone wants to, if you really want to, you can search it and put the price in chat if you can find it. Maybe it was his ice cream. He made it for himself. He's like, oh, I'm just gonna give it to him. I'm just gonna give it to him. I had asked for donations at work, and people made a whole story as to why they're saying no, and it's like, and I get it, and I don't care. That's the thing. I need to not make. I need to not make a story because I guarantee you, no one freaking cares. Hey Hexen, how's it going? And Chiptuner, good to see you. My greatest story I have revolving ice cream. I was still dating Nooks. It was one of our first dates, and we went to the greatest Mexican restaurant to ever exist, Chili's. The greatest Mexican restaurant, right below Taco Bell. Two best restaurants for Mexican food. We were at Chili's, and the waitress came to our table afterwards and was like, "Hey, do you guys want a desserts?" And I don't know why. I don't know why I said this. I don't know why I said this. And honestly, it's kind of cringe. But I'm gonna. Okay, here's an outdated meme. Keck or cringe? I said when she was like, "Hey, do you want a dessert?" I said, if I lied to you and tell you it was my birthday, can I get like free ice cream? And she said yes. And then she just went, yeah. And I said, it's my birthday. And she's like, okay. And then got us ice cream. I don't know why I said it, but it worked out great. It worked out fantastic. And we got free ice cream. Wait, what was I gonna be said? Oh, Hex, I was talking about. I don't know if I don't need to know. You know what? I'll say it. I'll say it again because I'm not afraid. Chili's is the best Mexican food. Please don't hurt me. I don't know. I'm seeing like half. I see someone saying a Chad move and other people saying why. It's not authentic. It's authentic Mexican food. I'm joking. Okay, maybe you're saying why to that. Hi, my name is Andrew. I'd like to say that I don't think that Chili's is authentic Mexican food. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. By the way, speaking of apologies, I committed a sin. I have redeemed myself of that sin. I have redeemed myself of that sin. Bought it. Full price. I have redeemed myself of that sin. I did it. I own the video game now. Completely. And you know what else I bought? Freaking Journey, dude. Journey? Freaking love Journey. I don't know why I did this. I don't even know what that is. I don't know what that is. But I did. I bought Journey too because it was on sale. And it was really, really, really good. And since we're gonna, go into sins I have committed and have now redeemed myself of, I finally played Aperture Science Desk Job. It was really, really good. It was really fun. Love that. And I played the Kirby demo on the Switch. I even played the Kirby demo. Y'all thought I'd never freaking do that. I bet y'all thought I'd never freaking do that. But I freaking actually did it. And it was really good. It was more linear than I thought it was gonna be. But I know it's like 3D world. 3D land? Like 3D land. I'm now caught up. I've got everything. You should have streamed the demo. I don't know. It wasn't like long at all. It was just fun. It was just a fun little thing. Nooks and I were like, you know what? Let's play a freaking game, and that's what we played. I did also play something. Okay, here's the thing. I didn't get all the collectibles in level 2. I tried to find the last freaking tulip and I couldn't find it. But here's the thing. It doesn't matter because I found the code online by accident and I can't forget it even if I wanted to. So I already know the code. It doesn't like transfer your save data. So there's cheater. I didn't do it on purpose. Because you're bad. Okay. It's fine. I have something I need to say though. Have you seen Chocobo GP? Have you guys seen that? That freaking game? That freaking game? Have you seen that? The Chocobo GP, it's like Final Fantasy Mario Kart 8. okay? So I had no idea. So I was actually kind of excited. Nooks was also kind of excited just because we enjoyed the Chocobos, we enjoyed the Final Fantasies, and I saw Cloud was in it. So it was like, oh yeah, that's nice. Here's the problem. They have a light version which lets you play online, which is nice, okay? In order to unlock Cloud Strife, just as an example, you have to pay for the game, which is $50. Then you have to buy the Battle Pass, which is an additional $10. Then your level gets reset every season. But in that season, you have about a month to reach level 60, or else you didn't actually matter if you bought the Battle Pass. If you do want to instantly unlock Cloud, you have to pay $30 additional. And then it once again resets every season, and you then have to buy another Battle Pass to unlock more characters. And the way that it works to buy the pass, you have to have Mithril. Mithril cannot be unlocked during normal gameplay, so you have to pay for it with in-app purchases. But here's the deal. I wouldn't even care if the game was free, which it is. It has a light version, but the light version does not let you purchase the Battle Pass. So you have to pay the $50 to get the opportunity to pay the additional $10 or $30. I don't even understand how that even remotely makes sense. I don't know how that remotely makes sense. It wasn't like even a bad game. I played it. It's a little rough around the edges. It's no Mario Kart, but really, what is Mario Kart? It's probably the best kart racing game I've played other than Mario Kart. But granted, there isn't really any, other than maybe Crash Team Racing, and I haven't played that one. But it was just like, can I just buy the game? Then like, have characters? It's like, okay, you buy Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, you get like freaking how many tracks? Like 32 tracks? How many is in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? I don't remember how many there were. 48, there were 48. You get to pay $50 usually at like Walmart or something, but if you want to pay like a list price at $60, you get 48 maps and like freaking like 20, 30 characters. And then you can buy $25 for another 48 tracks. In freaking Chocobo Racing, you have to pay $80 to get Cloud and the characters, and then any additional characters will be an additional $10 at minimum. Gaming. DLC the game. That is officially what it is. Shrek Smashin' Kart Racing. Oh, I did play Little Big Planet karting. I actually really enjoyed that. Did I own the whole game? No, I think I borrowed it from like the library. My library had video games as a kid. Like, it was around when Brawl came out, I think, when they started carrying video games, and there was a charge for it. You paid like $5, you could keep it for a week. And then they would use that money to buy new games, more games. That was how the deal worked. It was cool. It was cool. I enjoyed it. But then eventually a different library opened up, and they had a bunch of video games. You could just check them out for free, and you could check it out for a freaking week. And then if no one cared, you could just keep renewing it, and you could literally just almost keep it. I think the maximum you could keep it out for was like 2 months, and by that point you probably beat it. It was cool. It's literally the only reason to go to a library. Granted, they don't have it around here, and I don't really particularly care all that much these days. But, you know, it was still pretty cool. I enjoyed it as a kid. As a kid with no money, it was cool. As a kid who was like, now it's a business purchase. Now it's like, oh, I have to buy this. It's for the channel. My favorite library borrow was a DVD for Sonic Underground. I feel like I used to use the library for something. I was never the kind of guy that read books, but I will say my favorite memories of the library were going there, My mom would like look at books, check out stuff, blah, blah, blah. I would sit in the magazine section and they would have the latest Nintendo Power issues. And I would read in my Nintendo Power magazines in the library. And I don't believe you could check them out. I don't think you could check them out just because they're so freaking like easy to tear. So I would just read Nintendo Power magazine and like look at the pictures and be like, whoa, whoa. It was so good. That was probably my favorite like library experience. I wasn't the kind of guy that like went and got the freaking novels or Hardy Boys or whatever the crap. What do kids read these days? Is there any like popular books that kids read? You should have stolen them. Yeah, I should have. I actually bought like 150 Nintendo Power magazines from a guy on Craigslist for like 15 bucks. And I just have those at my parents' house. It's great. They range back all the way from the Game Boy Color all the way to the Wii. It's really cool. I think I'm only missing like 4 or 5 within the like section, and I should look for those. I really should, but it's fine. Are you planning on streaming the new DLC? I am. However, it won't be next Friday because next Friday is a special day. So I will not be streaming on release day. At least that is the plan. I'm planning on going out of town for a little bit, like that weekend kind of thing. That is the plan. I'm thinking about going to IKEA. The thing about like Oklahoma is there isn't like that wholly much to do. That wholly much? The freak does that even mean? That wholly much. Okay. There isn't that much to like do in Oklahoma. So if we want to go somewhere, we go to Texas to IKEA. Look around, have some In-N-Out burger, see a friend. Maybe my it's holy my brothers in Christ. It's holy much. What are you gonna do for the weekend? Honestly, I don't even have like an exact date on what we're doing. I'm trying to coordinate something with a friend. So we'll just have to wait and see. I love IKEA. The only reason why I want, the only like thing I'm looking for at IKEA is I'd like to get like a cube, like kind of like that, but like not that big to hold vinyls in. I bought Stardew Valley vinyls. They sound actually incredible. They were mixed on like it had like a note card on how they mixed it, and it had like this huge setup, and it's all analog, and then they pressed it on the vinyl, so it's not like digital to vinyl. It was an analog remixing, but it sounds like it's the same like sounds, but it just sounds so full and warm and wonderful, and I love it. It's really good, and I'm probably gonna listen to it immediately after this because I love Stardew Valley. I love it so if you have not played Stardew Valley, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. Stardew Valley is like one of the greatest video games of our generation, if not of all time. Made by this one dude. Now granted, over time, other people helped. But what is Stardew Valley? Well, I'm glad you asked. Allow me to show you. There's a Hypnospace vinyl. Granny Cream's Hot Butter Ice Cream on vinyl. So, this is Stardew Valley. It's basically Harvest Moon, but way better. This is so good, I cannot play Harvest Moon anymore. I've tried to play Harvest Moon, my favorite Harvest Moon game, Friends of Mineral Town. It's not nearly as good as Stardew Valley. Like, Stardew Valley is just such an incredible experience. I can't go back. I love this game. It's farming. You got like a town. You got like a town and stuff, and there's like a ton of upgrades, and there's like huge amount of content, like hundreds of hours worth of content, festivals and characters and bonds, and it's really good. Wait, when does that happen? I played this for like 300 hours. I've never seen this before. I don't know what this is. I've never seen this before. Wow. Strongy Boy, thank you for the 9-month resub. Appreciate it. And it's on the Switch, which is fantastic with multiplayer. Local and online multiplayer. It is so, oh, it's a hard event? Yeah, I never dated a single person in the time I've played it. It's only freaking $15. It's only freaking $15. I can't believe it. I cannot believe how good it is. Yeah, and their last content update added a whole new area. I won't spoil it. Added a whole new area complete with a ton of freaking stuff to do. And post end game, it's got this like huge end game that they just added in because they were like, oh yeah, whatever, and it's freaking free. Captain Hook, good to see you. Oh, I have big news. I have big news. Big news. Check this out. So you know how I'm a Monopoly Plus modder, and I modded Monopoly Plus, adding in scrapped content and stuff like this. Check this out. I don't know. I just looked at it today. I was just curious. Big news. Check this out. Check this out. This person named Swiftor commented on it, said, man, I wish I had seen this earlier. I was like, I wonder who that is. If you go back, you'll notice that the current #1 guide, because it was just uploaded, is from this person. Okay, interesting. They posted their Twitch link and YouTube link, and I'm like, oh, I wonder who this is. Click the Twitch link. They're live right now. Okay, that's kind of awkward. Anyway, they have 1 million followers on Twitch. They have 1.2 million followers, and they play Monopoly Plus almost exclusively. My goal is for them to stream my mod. That is my goal. I hope it happens. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Currently they've only played like regular Monopoly Plus, but I'm hoping, cause like what I hope for no good reason, what would make me really happy for no good reason is if like freaking I'm just picking a random like a Let's Play channel like Game Grumps or like someone like who streams Monopoly or like uploads Monopoly Plus content just is playing my mod. Would be just so freaking funny. It would be, I don't even care about like getting exposure. They don't have to shout me out or tell me anything. I just think it's hilarious. Because I freaking just randomly out of the blue made this mod because I was sick and I was freaking dying. And my face was all like, ugh. And I needed to do something with my mind because I was so tired of like physically that I just modded Monopoly. And if that could become like something that someone like plays that has like millions of followers and subscribers, would be just the funniest freaking thing in the world. I just think it would be the funniest thing. I hope it happens. I hope it happens. Burnout? Oh no, I got sick with COVID. That's why. I was exhausted. But like it was the thing where like I was physically exhausted, but my brain like wanted to do something. So I just sat here like and modded Monopoly Plus. It's a common sickness thing where you just, you know, where you mod Monopoly Plus. Look at your gift subs. Did you subscribe me to this dude? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. When did you do
where
this?
We're gonna go.
When did you do this?
Well, you had stuff, right?
Grant access? They have their own extension.
Can I compare
dude.
this to what I already have on?
They have their own extension. Rate him now. I just started the stream. I just started the freaking stream. I gotta like, you know, hang out. Oh, dude, Earthbound music. It's like, well, 35-minute stream's good enough. Bye. They're not even playing Monopoly Plus right now. They're playing Elden Ring. They're not even playing Monopoly Plus. Wait for them to play Monopoly Plus. And then we can talk. Point is, I had no idea that anyone, let alone anyone with 1.2 million, like, followers, freaking played Monopoly Plus. I had no freaking clue. that anyone like played that still. And people, and it's got freaking mixed. You Google Monopoly, you YouTube Monopoly Plus, they're the second one. The second one. Third is Markiplier. If Markiplier, I mean, this was like 3 years ago, so S Sunday also played. If Markiplier played my mod, that is the goal now. That is the goal, everyone. Markiplier. That's who we're going for. That's who we're going for. Markiplier. One of these days. As Sunday is a former Minecrafter. I've never... Actually, wait. I think I have heard of him just because Hexen said it. Hexen, like, mentioned once, like, oh, my son watches this guy. I think. Maybe. He's been competitive Monopoly for 3 months. Well, this is... We're gonna bring back Monopoly together. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring back Monopoly together. And then get on Markiplier. Both of us. Swifter, you and me. We're going to Markiplier. Everyone, Markiplier. That's not what Markiplier sounds like. Today we're going to be playing unused Monopoly mode in Monopoly Plus. That's just Kronk. That's just freaking Kronk. It's just freaking Kronk. Kronk. Everyone, it's Markiplier. Everyone, it's Kronk. We're going to be playing an unused board in Monopoly Plus. We're gonna be playing the My Little Pony board. And today, we've got Andrew from Beta64. We got Markiplier. And we got Tobuscus. If Tobuscus... New goal! Tobuscus needs to play it. That's the one. That's the one. Not Markiplier. Tobuscus. Tobuscus needs to play my mod. He posted anything recently? Let's just see. 3 months ago? Wow, okay. Apparently Tobuscus still does things. I was not aware. Okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not freaking going to watch it. Where is apparently Tobuscus is still active and doing fun stuff. I remember I watched like a Tobuscus video like recently, not like super recently, just because I was like curious, and I watched it and I was just like, that is the exact facial expression I made the entire time. You saw him in the wild, like in the mountains, like you were hiking in the mountains and Tobuscus was there, and just like. You just heard him as he walked along the path. You just heard, and just the beautiful, majestic Tobuscus in the wild. Beautiful. So I have news. I have news. I am now officially registered on Steam as a developer. I am officially registered as of literally like 15 minutes before the stream. Do you know how freaking difficult it is to be me? For some reason, when verifying my identity, and no, okay, let me say this. I'm just gonna say it. No, I have not lost my identity. I did not have identity theft. No, I did not. But for some reason, it is really difficult.
All the kids are talking about it at school. Cool skateboard tricks, amazing tips, and eating Boppo's chips. We all love Hypnospace so much it rocks. It is the best.
For some reason, it's incredibly difficult for companies to verify I exist. Twitch, Steam, freaking Robinhood back when I used that, like 5-6 years ago. Freaking Coinbase that one time that I by the way, haha, funny. I got $30 in crypto from Coinbase like months ago. It's like freaking $15 now. Crypto's something else. Something else. I think I'm a ghost. It is very, very simple to become a dev on Steam. But for some reason, every time I do it, it's like, oh, sorry, we couldn't verify your identity. Could you please like send us more info? Every time, for no matter what site I ever do. It's just they have such a hard time with me, and I don't know why. I don't know why. But once I get it done, then it's done. So it's done now. I got it early. The game is not, well, I don't know if I'd say it's close to being finished. It's good track. It's on a very good track. This song is hypnotizing me. Anyway, all you have to do to become a dev on Steam is you have to say what you are. So for me, it was like, I'm a legal business LLC company thingy. Then you pay them $100, and then you give them your tax information. You're done. That's basically it. That's basically all it is. Fun fact: if you all, am I allowed to say this? I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try saying it. We'll see what happens. If you, for all the youngins, the below 18 youngins, if you're ever worried about like how to do taxes, and you're like, oh, it's kind of spooky, like filling these forms out and stuff like that, have I got a secret for you? It doesn't matter. Just throw whatever you want out there. They're not gonna hurt you. When I started doing taxes, like setting up businesses and doing like forms and stuff, it freaking like they'll threaten you with like, if you do not submit this form correctly, you have to sign this to say that you guarantee that this info, to the best of your ability, is correct. And if it is not, you could be under penalty of law. Just freaking throw it in. Just freaking like, I don't know, probably this. And then throw it in, and then if there's a problem, they'll let you know. It's really, really chill. No one at the government really cares, at least for America. I don't know how it is in anyone else's country. It's not tax evasion. Believe me, I'm paying my taxes. Believe me. I know exactly what I'm paying on my taxes. It would be a freaking joke if I got arrested for tax evasion when I've already paid them thousands of dollars in taxes. Yo, Root Beer Kings, welcome. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. And remember, kids, always set aside $1 for taxes. Always remember to do that. Root Beer King, Mushroom Kingdom Fusion. I have not heard of that before. Never mind. Actually, wait, have I? No, I haven't. I don't know what the crap that is. But thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. I have heard Turnip Boy commits tax evasion is good. I have heard that. Yes, the IRS still owes me my tax return, but it should come this month. Theoretically, it should come this month. Theoretically. If it does not come this month, then I have to call. Again, for like the 6th time. But it should come this month. Theoretically. You should become a financial advisor. You're so wise. Thank you. How long have they been saying that? How long? 2 years? A little over 2 years now I've been waiting for this tax return. And the only reason I'm getting a tax return is because when I switched, so there was like a point where I switched companies. Like my Beta64 company, I moved it to a different state, all this stuff, moved to a different address. It was a complicated thing. And for some reason, AdSense freaked out because I had to switch it to a business account from a personal account once I got the business set up, and freaked out, unlinked all of my accounts, destroyed everything basically. And I was extremely lucky. I actually had a YouTube rep that I was in contact with for a limited time, and it just so happened to happen when I was talking to them, and they fixed it within a few hours for me because they were so freaking kind. They were probably fired. I don't know. They're probably freaking fired because they were so nice. So it got fixed, but the problem is they had a hard time verifying my identity, as always, as freaking always. So what they did was they automatically withheld like 30-40% of my income for an entire year, and I didn't notice because I was why didn't I notice? I should have noticed. Dang game, thank you for the raid, appreciate it. I should have noticed because it was like a lot less that I should have gotten, but I don't know why I didn't notice. Anyway, so the way that works is YouTube held back my taxes and automatically paid the government for me, which kind of sucks because they overpaid by a lot. And that is the only reason the government owes me anything for that year. All the other years that I've had previously and after, I have owed them thousands of dollars. But this time I am owed, and it's taken 2 years. So I will never be overpaying my taxes. I will never.
They're not gonna get a cent more out of me.
Thanks, IRS. But the lady was so nice and so knowledgeable. I had to call the collections department because that was the only department in the IRS that would pick up. I called by accident. So here's the funny thing. When you call a random number on Reddit for the IRS, don't do that, first off. I did double check to make sure it was the IRS and not a scam phone number. I did check, it was listed on the IRS website, but it was not listed as what it was. So I just called it. Not knowing what it was. All I was following was this is a real phone number and someone on Reddit said you can talk to someone there. So I called it and it was the freaking collections department and they're like, hey, like, how's it going? Like, do you need money? Like, do you need like a payment plan? And I'm like, actually you owe me money? And then they transfer me to these really nice people and theoretically, I should get my tax. I'm glad I don't live in America. Is your country good? How's your taxes? How are you? Let's talk about taxes. How are your old? And anyone in other countries who are over the age of 18 and doing taxes, how are your taxes? They're pretty cool. We have a fun thing called small business tax, where if you don't make a lot of money in your small business, they tax you more than expected. First fonts, then taxes. Andrew, play Power Wash Sim. Give me another 15 minutes. Make the government should pay me my taxes back. They should, and they will. Hopefully in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Hopefully, the Tax Cast. Welcome to the Tax Cast. Taxes are illegal in my country. Did you make up your own country? Did you invent a country? Mexico taxes are we take it. Mexico doesn't pay back ever. Oh, I guess that's nice. You don't have to worry about what I'm going through, I guess. Thoughts on the Wii U? I think it's good. The only problem is there isn't a whole lot of games left on the Wii U that I'm interested in playing. That is the problem. Oh, frick. Guys, I didn't realize this. You're never gonna believe it. They finally did it. They released WWE 2K22. It hits different. With a redesigned engine, new controls, and all the features you can handle. Whoa! And it doesn't have terrible reviews compared to last year's. Okay, it's always good when you go to the Steam review page and the like positive reviews. The positive reviews are, well, it sucks, but I kind of like it. That's always a good sign. Did I never? Oh, frick, did I screw? Hold up. I might have accidentally bought a game twice. Hold on a second. I just noticed something. You know, remember when I had a short hike? Remember when I played a short hike on stream? And I played for like 30 minutes and I was like, oh, I might come back to this. So I didn't like refund it or anything. But then I bought the itch.io thing. And it came with a short hike and I was like, oh, great. Not realizing that I already own it. Why can't I log into my Steam? Oh, right, there we go. Oopsie! Let's see if I can get that refunded, shall we? How do you buy a game twice? Things happen. Life happens. I don't know. Games and software. Recent products, search for a short hike. There it is. Not was that, I don't know, freaking, not what I was expecting. I don't know. I'd like to request a refund. Uh-oh, I bought it a month ago. Why would you refund it? Because I already bought it. Because I bought it twice. I bought it twice. Okay. We'll just see what happens. We'll just see what happens. I mean, it was only like $8, so it's not the end of the world, but it's like, buy it again, you monster. I'll buy it a third time. Why not? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Why not? Let's support the devs. Buy the game 7 times. Let's do it. Daft, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. I bought Sonic 06 for it. You did? Nothing wrong with buying multiple copies of the same game. There really isn't. There really isn't. In fact, if it doesn't work out, it's not the end of the world. But it's like, it's just for me in my personal life situation where I'm trying to save money. That's a little bit, it's like, oh, I didn't mean to spend that one. Oopsie. I bought Minecraft 10 times. I should have bought Minecraft when it was like freaking $10, but I didn't. Because I was a dumb kid. I was a dumb, stupid kid. And I had to spend like $35 on it. How is Minecraft these days? Still good? Still good? Someone I know bought Sonic Forces 4 times. No, if it's like buying like the same game on different platforms, totally makes sense. Or if it's like buying like the game and then like a re-release of the game in like on a different like if you bought it on the Wii U and then you want to buy it on the Switch, totally makes sense. But I bought it on this PC twice, just from 2 different sources. That's the weird, and I have it installed in 2 different locations on my computer. But that's fine. That's fine. How about we do a little something something? How about we do a little something something? I bet none of you can guess what the crap I'm planning on doing. Bet none of you are gonna be able to get to this. Never gonna be able to guess it. It's so crazy. So crazy. How's it still early access? Oh yeah, Nintendo World. That's happening. Oh, remember when it freaking glitched and auto made me win the skate park? Remember that? Do you want to clean the fire station or do you want to clean the motorbike and sidecar? Which one do you want? Wow, Jinxie, thank you for the $10. Appreciate it.
Keep the game. Support indie devs. Play Banjo Dreaming.
There we go. And now I will. Thank you. Appreciate it. Banjo Dreaming. Thank you for reminding me every like 10 seconds. Well, I mean like not 10 seconds. Thanks for reminding me every stream. Because legitimately I forget every single stream. And I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's because I don't freaking write it down. I'm going to write it down.
Make it happen, Andrew.
I'm actually going to write it down.
And we know you would love it too.
I'm going to actually write it down. I'm putting it on my list. On my list. It's going there. The games to play. Oh, frick. Would you guys be interested in like a Sims stream at some point? Would you be interested in that? Banjo Dreamy added. I don't know anything about Spy Fox. No, it is called Spy Fox. I know nothing about Spy Fox. What system did Spy Fox come out on? Sitting stream. Oh yeah. Oh, don't tell them. Don't tell them the new stream. Anyway, what was I talking about? PC. No, I mean like is it like a Windows 95 game, a Windows 3.1 game? It's obviously probably not a DOS game. But like I want to know cuz it'd be kind of cool to play on like one of my retro PCs. Just to like hang out. Doesn't that sound epic? Windows 98. Okay. I have that. I do have that. Should I make Pepsi Man 2? Yeah, why don't you just go ahead and make it? Just do it. I wish I could be the kind of guy that's like does those game jam things where they just make it in like 24 hours. I probably could do it. Would that be fun? I wonder if that would be fun. I legitimately wonder if that would be fun. What did I come back to? This is Power Wash Sim. It's basically just chatting, but with the sound of water in the background. How is the game going? The game is going well. We're working on our second iteration of the project. And it's already fully functional now. Works. And yeah, all that really has to be done is just make it look pretty, solve some glitches, and get the Steam stuff built in that I want to do. That's what I need to do. I technically did kind of like a game jam. I did the JJDB game jam. I did do that. Wait, what game is this? It'd be a spoiler. It's a game that hasn't like come out yet. It's like still a concept that hasn't really been well made or explored in a way. And I feel like I have a unique approach to it that could make it something. So I don't want to say anything just yet. Will I eventually return to Dreams? I mean, I have to eventually return to Dreams for Cheese Depressing 3. Of course I will. Honestly, I don't even know how these game jams even happen. Like, I keep hearing about this, like, oh, this thing was made with Game Jam, but I'm like, what, is this like a company called that makes like game jams? How do you sign up for this? Is it just like a generic term? Is it just like a generic term? Like, what is a game jam? What is a game jam? I don't know if it's like, oh, there's like 17 different versions of packs. Oh, something sad. Something sad, guys. I mean, maybe it's not like that surprising, actually. It was just kind of like, it hit me as like, oh man, that kind of hits different. I'm in like a Discord server with some YouTubers, and one person was like, hey, anyone gonna be going to PAX East this year? And I think everyone said no. Everyone, every single person, to my knowledge, if I remember correctly, said no. And it's like, PAX East was like a thing that I've been to like 3 times now. And it's just like the thought of like, man, we might never go back again. We might never go back again. Are you gonna make the submit for stream from yesterday a channel point reward? Oh yeah, that's right. Thank you for reminding me. Adding it to the list. Adding to the list. Thank you for reminding me. To do, make a Joker point reward. It's sad. It feels like cons, like the end of an era. It really does. It just feels like the end of an era. I mean, E3 still digital and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know if they're ever gonna do that again. I don't know if they'll ever. We'll put it this way. COVID was the reason why they didn't do it last year. But I feel like it's gotten to the point where it's like, what if we just don't do it? Like, what if we just don't hold E3 in person? Like, it save like all that money and just do it online, and people will probably be just as happy, or at least close to it. And some people will probably be even more happy. Game Jam is a themed game dev challenge where you develop a small game in a particular span of time. Okay, so it is just a generic term. There isn't like a Game Jam company. God. Beta, you have enough for the next power washer, please, for the love of cheese nips. Okay. This is the one I own. Light duty, medium duty, heavy duty, professional duty. Duty. The Prime Vista. Okay, well, my extensions don't work anymore though, do they? How do I equip this? I thought that I equipped it by pressing E, but I guess I don't? Or do I need to buy a nozzle too? I completely forget if I have to like actually buy a nozzle with it. Yeah, Prime Vista. So I have to buy the Prime Vista nozzles. Let's do the turbo nozzle, the short extension, the long extension. Oh, and that's the 3000. Wait, which one did I buy? Oh crap, did I just waste all of my money? It's for the 3000 I need to buy it for. It's for the 3000. This is the one I need to buy for. All right. 3,000 with the short extension, and the nozzle stay the same. All right. Cool. Oh, wait, I do have the turbo nozzle, though. Dude, check it out. New, here we go. Check it out. Look at that. Look at that heavy duty clean. Look at that clean. Oh, yeah. This is exactly what I needed. Thank you for reminding me, Root Beer King. The true gamer. The true gamer. There are a ton of game jams going on at any given time. That sounds about right. Honestly, I think it's fun, but also, it sounds exhausting. I can't imagine what that would do to someone, just to like, oh, I'm just gonna stay up for 24 hours straight. I don't think I've ever stayed up for, oh, well, no, I have stayed up for 24 hours straight. That was awful. It was just awful. Like, it's like, oh, it's all good and fine, but also I could just not. It was for a class. Actually, it was for a game. There was a game project that I worked on for almost 48 hours straight. I just took like a nap. I mean, I've done like a pull-in all-nighter multiple times, but the actual staying up for 24 hours was for a game that I made. I won't say the name, because I don't know if they want to release it or ever. But I'll tell you the concept. It was basically a game. It was a 2D puzzle game where you were a child and you walked, like, snuck through your house, and the ticket muncher would come and kill you. So what you would do is there was a light, like bright, like, oh, scary, spooky night, but it's okay, it's normal. And then there was a underside where everything was like messed up and like spirits and like wacky stuff was happening, and you could flip between both sides. So you would be like walking, and then you could go whoop, and go to the other side and would like flip it. And then you could like solve puzzles by, because what boxes you move on this side will also move on this side. It was an interesting concept. And I spent an entire 24 hours, almost 48 hours, finishing that project. It sucked. I hated it so much just for that last part. Because the problem was, I was the kind of guy in school for some reason, when it came, well, it wasn't for some reason. When it came to game development classes, I would just put my freaking all into it. Like, really, really put my all into it. Just because I wanted to. I just freaking loved making games. So I just went all out, exhausted myself for really no reason, because it's not like I wasn't gonna get an A anyway, because, like, you know, complete the project, do the things you're supposed to, get an A. But instead I was like, oh, but then I can add this feature, but then I can add this feature, and then I can add that feature, and I just kept doing it. But it was fun. At the beginning, when I was like brainstorming and working with people and making stuff, it was fun. It was just when it came down to it, I was the only programmer. If it's not perfect, it's garbage. Thank you. Finally, someone understands me. Andrew, I can make a big balls game jam. I have the power. I could do it right now. Would you be in it? A big balls game jam? I don't know if I have the energy these days, because I have to wake up early. If you had asked me like 5 months ago when I was like staying up really late, I don't know if I'm too old. What I'm trying to say is, can we add a nap break in there? If you're willing to add a nap break in there, I'd be willing to give it a shot. Just add a nap, a designated nap time. It's a game jam, but you're only allowed to work from 8 a.m. till around 4 p.m. and then you have to take a break. That sounds like fun. That sounds like a great game jam idea. I do like the idea, though. I do definitely like the idea. It's only big balls related. Nap time is pretty nice. I try not to take as many naps as I did in college. But sometimes sometimes I'm just like, today's a nap day. The nap jam. How many dreams can you get in a 24-hour period? Honestly, I'm really, really digging. Oh, look, is that rust? Ew, it's rust. But luckily with this nozzle, I can get that rust right off. Isn't that sad? r/satisfying. Freaking, is it? I don't. Okay. I don't there was freaking mold in the like washing machine, like put in your detergent thing. There was freaking mold in it, dude. I don't even know why. I wash that thing like often. At least every month or two, I wash that, which is probably more than most people did. There's freaking mold in it. It's terrible. It's freaking terrible. Cleaning the house is like I need to clean that crap every single freaking day. Is this an ad? Yes, this is an ad for Prime Vista. Blue cheese has mold in it, and I ate it today. Yum yum. I am known by my friends from college to be a guy who doesn't really like anything more than the basic foods. And I recently started to like blue cheese, and I told them, and they were like actually shocked. They were shocked to the point they were like, maybe we're the basic ones. Maybe we were the basic ones all along. Gasp! You eat food? I can't freaking believe it. Can I do like the super extra long nozzle? Ooh. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I can make it cross a 7T tube. How about this? How about I just get a disadvantage? Everyone can work as long as they want, but I'm required to sleep. Yeah, this song really works especially well with Power Wash Simulator. Sorry, I forgot Miku's still on here. I'm done. Dude, you can, dude, it's like a puppet show. It's like, add a Miku button. Ooh, like where just Miku pops up on the bottom of the screen? Yeah, it's a good idea. I like that. Am I walking on the wall? Where have the Teletubbies gone? The what? The huh? Oh. The Miku emote thing should be done relatively soon. I think tomorrow. Whoever I got to work on worked on it freaking fast. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. We'll just have to wait and see. Oh frick! I forgot to mention. This Twitch added this thing that I do not have access to, which is sad. But they added this thing where, you know, like highlights and clips and stuff. Where you can like just make part of a stream and like trim it down to a thing and like put in. Well, now they're adding this thing called, I don't freaking know exactly what it's called, but it's like the I was there badge, where if you were there during a special moment, I would click a button, and then it would give everyone who's watching that badge, a badge saying that you were there for that moment. So for instance, if I beat, let's say, Super Mario Bros. 2, and I'm like, yo, I freaking beat it! And I give out like a badge to everyone who's there, and then you have like a badge beside your name. that says that you were there. And the more stream moments that you're in there for, like, you get a leveled up badge. And then you can see like a list of the moments that you've been there for. And like over time, if you're there for like a bunch of moments, then you can get like these cool badges and stuff that you can put next to your name. I was there. Dude, I was there with the Big Ball song. I was there. I was there when Andrew quit. I was there when Andrew quit his job and decided to stop streaming forever. It sounds cool. I don't have access to it yet though, so as much as I'd like to have that, I do not have access to it. It took me, how's the tricks? Oh, hey, how's tricks? The frick is that? I was there with Beta burned. I was there with the eggnog splatter. The frick is he, this guy saying? What is, okay. I was there when he drank all 38 pounds of raw Pepsi. I think it's a cool idea. I wish I could. I feel like I got some like really cool ideas that I could use it for, but not yet. It's still in. Here's the thing. It's in beta testing. Why do I not have access to it? Just saying. Just freaking saying. I don't freaking get it, but okay. Okay. Do you accept DMs via Discord? I don't anymore, actually. I don't. But I do have ways that you can contact me through like submit for stream and stuff, where you can submit stuff for me to look at in like perhaps show on stream and stuff like that. I usually use that if someone needs to like send me like files and stuff like that. The reason I stopped is because I was getting a lot of DMs every single day. And it was starting to legitimately stress me out because I'm the kind of guy that wants to like actually answer all of them. And I was just like, I'm just gonna turn it off. And it is helped immensely. Like I cannot begin to describe how much better it feels to not have 30, 40 people trying to talk to you every day. It was quite a liberating feeling. But yeah, I mean, you can still talk to me from like, you know, this chat. You can talk to me through the submit for stream, stuff like that. Your name is Beta64. You should be able to beta test anything. Exactly. So, game developers, if you have something you want me to beta test, you can just send that my way, okay? You can send that, you can send me a Steam code to my P.O. Box, 3126 South Boulevard, 117, Ebony, Oklahoma, 73013. Just send me the Steam code on a piece of paper. That'll be good. Appreciate it. Chew. All right, nice. Would you prefer playing the Game Jam games on stream? I think what might be cool is to play, like, have like some people play them, vote on their favorites, and then I play like the top 3. I think that would be kind of cool. Honestly, this is something maybe I should like just set up for the in the Discord. Maybe not I set it up, but like something like a Discord event or something like that. I think that would be cool. Just like a little big balls jam. Little big ball. Why would someone send a Steam code in the physical mail? Why wouldn't they? Got him. Got him. Dude, that just get in the windows. Watch this. Watch this. Oh, that's so good. Just send a package with yourself. Just do it. Why not? I submitted something yesterday, but you didn't show it on stream. Is it going to be shown today? I have a vetting team that goes through things. So sometimes it doesn't appear on stream. Sometimes it does. It's just kind of the way the cookie crumbles. The way the cookie crumbles. Oh, I forgot to change the game name. Gotta change the game name. Gotta change the. That's the angry mix. Gotta change the game name. Gotta change the game name. There we go. Got it. Epic fail. Epic fail.
People don't say epic fail enough these days. They really don't. Here we go. I was gonna say something stupid. Say something freaking stupid. Just be like, yo, anyone here think about Vine recently? Anyone think about Vine recently? I was having a discussion with Nooks about Vine. About freaking Vine. I said it 100 times a few days ago. Oh, I'm so sorry. And the reason like why Vine is dead and TikTok is big. And we were just talking about it, and we came to the conclusion of our own conclusion. I have no idea. I have no idea if it's like, it seems pretty accurate from based on what I've heard, but you know, the internet can give me wrong information. Theoretically, what we came up with was the reason for it. Vine was killed because it couldn't be monetized, because the videos were so short that who would watch a 6-second video with a 5-second ad in front of it? No one would freaking do that. Doesn't make any freaking sense. So, it wasn't making any money, and Twitter, who bought it, was like, this is stupid. We can't make any money from this. Shut it down. The end. TikTok works because they don't try to put 5-second ads. To my knowledge, right? Has anyone used TikTok? How are the advertisements in TikTok? How are the advertisements in TikTok? If anyone's actually used it. I don't know how many people are. How many people here are TikTokers? Ads are once every 4 videos and skippable. Okay. So, there are ads disguised as TikToks. That's smart too. I would assume though the main reason why they get their money is selling info. I would assume that is their main way of receiving money, which is why I don't know when did like selling personal info become this like huge ludicrous no money. When did it become like such a huge money maker? When did that like happen? When was that shift? When was that shift? I don't remember, because I don't think like selling personal info was like a huge money maker back when Vine was out. I don't think it was. But think about this, okay? Lucrative, that's the word. Think about this, okay? The world right now is really, at least business world, are really into making things with AI. For instance, Twitch uses an AI system to detect spam and inappropriate things and hacked accounts and other such things, and it works pretty darn good, okay? Where do you think it got all the info? A lot of these AI like things that they have need to be trained with machine learning. They need to be trained off of data. I didn't even know this was a freaking building. I had no freaking clue. I have to clean this too. So the easiest way to do that is instead of like, you know, gathering a bunch of user data over like several years, you just buy it. You just buy user info from companies who collect user info, and you use that to train the AI. It's less, I mean, I'm sure it's used for some nefarious purposes, but I would assume that a good chunk of big businesses buying data is less of nefarious purpose and more of like, frick, we need to train this freaking AI, and I don't want to spend years collecting info. We're just gonna buy the info from this company. So, it's a little less scary when you put it that way, but I would assume not everyone does it like that. I would assume not everyone is like that. Dude, the AI is the freaking future, bro. I had a guy in college that made his own neural network AI as a joke. Just like, I wonder if I can do that. Did it. Made a neural network AI. Just in his spare time. An absolute genius of a man. An absolute genius. He also got like B's in his classes because he was too busy doing things that were like actually smart and cool. He was too busy doing smart and cool things.
But he actually created his own company. He once like walked me back from a class. We'd like walk back from a class. And he was like, dude. And he went to the mailroom, grabbed. He was like, look, this check. It was like for thousands and thousands. It was like, I think it was like $20,000 or something like that. And he was like, dude, made an app in 7 days, sold for $20,000. I was like, okay. Just what a Chad. What an absolute Chad. What company is it? I don't think he's doing it now. I think something happened, and it kind of fell through. But made a good chunk of money until then. Made a good freaking chunk of money up until then. I have no idea what he's up to. I think he's still in school. I think he's getting a master's or something. What did the AI do? It wasn't like it was the little project that he worked on was it was sheep. It was sheep that would eat food and like try to survive based off of different conditions, and it would train itself over generations to scout for food better and stuff like that, and like stay in safe locations. That was what it was first. He also made a freaking like AI that was like ships, and they would like fly around and like shoot other ships, and they had to try to, and each side would learn separately to improve. And not gonna lie, that would have been a genius stream idea. Think about this. Think about this. Neural network AI stream where you go in and these AIs are like shooting and doing battles, and it's doing like cinematic cameras like automatically, and you can like throw like channel point rewards or bits or something to like make different events happen. Like, oh, create a portal here, and then if something like goes through the portal, it'll go out like another side. Or like every subscriber like gets their username like plastered on the ship and stuff like that, and then they could use that money to continue building the project. I thought that was a genius idea. He didn't do it though. And I'm not nearly smart enough. I tried to learn how to make neural network AI things. It was just so freaking out of my brain at that point. I couldn't understand what the freak was going on at that point. So I gave up. But it was cool. It was definitely cool. I think that would be, if any of you know how to make a neural network AI, feel free. There you go, free idea. Paper Gems, thank you for hanging out with me, and have a good rest of your night. It sounds like a really, really cool idea. I don't know how well it would work. I don't know how, I mean, like you see all the things where it's like, oh, neural network AI beats Mario game. But you know, those, I hate those videos. I don't like those videos, and I'll tell you why. Should I get Windows 11? No, stay on 10. That is what the conclusion I've come up with. Because the way that it works, the way it works is they have like, oh, Luigi learning to beat Mario, the entire Mario games. They like Super Mario Brothers 1 using a neural network AI. Here's the problem, okay? Here's the problem with those things. Okay? They don't try to teach it how to play the game. They try to teach it how to beat the level. So when a new level starts, it's just as dumb as the next one. I want an AI that tries to learn how to play the game itself, not how to stumble around a level enough times that it eventually beats it in freaking a week. And it's like, oh, sweet, it beat the level. Oh, well, now it's reset and it doesn't matter. They didn't design it in a way that would actually make it where it beats the game. They designed it in a way to where it just, what it does, okay, so what it does is it doesn't really see all that much. What it does is it just kind of walks, dies, and it's like, okay, at this point I need to do something. And it learns from that. Instead of it being like, oh frick, there's a Goomba, I need to go backwards. It goes, oh frick, this random object was here. That killed me. I need to avoid that random object. And it doesn't learn that Goomba down the road will do the same thing. That is the thing. That is why I think it's kind of lame. It's still cool. Like, oh, it managed to stumble its way through and beat a level. It's basically the difference between learning how to beat a level and pressing enough random buttons that eventually it works. And learning from those random buttons every time. That's the difference.
this music playing while I'm talking about the nerdiest stuff in the world.
Let me tell you, so the way that the neural network works. Let me tell you about the neural network here quick. So it's the way that the pathway works is through an algorithm with certain weights attached to it.
You know the AI in Half-Life, the original Half-Life, could smell? Did you know that? I did not know that. And there have been leaks about a new Half-Life game where the AI can also smell. There have been, well, I don't know if I call it leaks. It was a data mine kind of like thing. But yes, the original Half-Life on the freaking, like, I don't freaking know. When it come out for, like, Windows, like, 95? See, this is the music that should have played while I talk about neural networks. It's actually on the back of the box. It says, fight advanced AI that can not only see and hear you, but also smell you. And it can do that. It can do that. It's really impressive. I keep forgetting who the freaking heck makes these videos, but I know HUD knows. Because it's someone famous in the Half-Life community. It's someone. I don't know who, but it's someone.
Let's just get these rust spots off real quick.
I want to be smelled by an AI. Oh, I just want to be smelled by an AI. AI is really cool. It really, really, really is. And that's it. And that's all I have to say about that. And that's all I have to say. I like this sound that this makes. I like that. I'm gonna leave it here. You wanna buy me Elden Ring, Hexen? You wanna buy me Elden Ring? That's like 60 bucks. And I can't even guarantee I'll actually play it. I can't even guarantee I'll actually play it. I'll probably, it's either going to be a game that I freaking actually love and I enjoy it, because I've never played a Dark Souls game before, or I'm going to hate it and stop after 2 hours. I don't know. I just don't know. I want you to be addicted with me. I need a friend. Hexen, you've got a friend. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Ape at home, don't ever apologize for putting Earthbound music in. Don't ever apologize. It is good freaking game. It is a good freaking game. The Goof Guy, you have a great weekend. You have a fantastic weekend. How does Chair 64 work? So, you redeem it, then I get sent to the ethereal realm for like 5 seconds. I have a dinner. Because time is actually infinite, I can do whatever I want. So I usually use that to take like small breaks from streaming and stuff like that. But yeah, it's pretty chill. And then I come back. How do I? Ooh. If I fall here, I die. Imagine they should add like fall like damage, where you can like actually just die. They should do that. That would be fun. I want to get this whole like pipe done, because this is so hard to clean. I want to get the pipe done. Also, someone asked if I saw Turning Red. I don't know anything about it. I've heard of it, but I don't know anything about it. And I do have Disney Plus from a family member who has Disney Plus. I do not like personally own Disney Plus, but I do have a family member who gives me Disney Plus. And I have never watched. The only thing I have watched on Disney Plus is Mike's new car. That's it. That is the only thing I have watched. But boy, was it good. But boy, was it good. There's a scaffolding set outside this. Oh! Wait, can I actually grab this? 1 second. Just gonna put this down here. Okay. There we go. This is gonna be a hard one to clean. Like, there's just so much. There's just so much. I'm gonna focus on the small stuff for now. I'm just gonna focus on the small stuff. I like how, like, the game is like, oh, the water clean looks so real, and then it just grabs entire scaffolding with his mind. With his mind. What starting date is best for the Big Balls Game Jam? Why don't we, I'll think about it later. I'll add it to my list of things that we can talk about and figure it out. If you want to set it up as like an unofficial thing, go for it anytime you want to. Like you don't have to worry about it. But if you want to like set it up and like get the like put in announcements and stuff like that, then might have to wait a little bit. But if you just want to do it now, you can just let people know and ask if anyone's interested. That's totally fine. I got the expansion pack. The expansion pack. I've been playing Banjo. It's so good. It's so good. Banjo-Kazooie is so freaking good, dude. One of my favorite games. It's like the Dark Souls of platformers. It's like the Dark Souls of video gaming. As you can tell from the quiz thing that I had to do. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. It's just something so satisfying about this. It's wonderful. So, the new DLC tracks, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, come out next week. Like, literally 1 week from now. Right, okay. Comes out next week. I have something interesting to talk about. So, you know Advance Wars? The 1+2 remaster thing, it got pushed back because of certain events. Okay, not talking about that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about something really interesting about the series in general. Did you know there was Advance Wars 1 and Advance Wars 2? Japan didn't get Advance Wars 1. They didn't get Advance Wars 2. But they did get Advance Wars 1+2. They did not get the DS games. They did not get Advance Wars Virtual Console ever. And there is no plans of releasing the Switch Advance Wars in Japan. All of them are made by a Japanese company. They're all made by Intelligent Systems in Japan. But they don't get released in Japan. The only game that is released in Japan is the 1+2 for the Game Boy Advance, and that's it. America and Europe have gotten like 6 of them. Like 6 of them. It's freaking weird. They did have Famicom Wars, which was the spiritual, I think Advance Wars is like the spiritual successor to Famicom Wars. It's just incredibly weird to me. It's not, because like, is Intelligent Systems a part of Nintendo? I actually don't know. Are they like a subsidiary? I don't know. Now, I will say this. The new one is being, the remake one is being made by WayForward, which are the people who make Shantae, which are based not in Japan. They're not based in Japan. So that gives a little bit more of a like, okay, that's a reason of why. The new ones aren't even being made, like the remake isn't even being made by Nintendo. I don't even know, I don't know what's going on with that series. It's freaking weird, dude. I don't know what the crap is going on with that. They worked on Paper Mario. That's true. I'm curious for a second, but let me see something. Intelligent Systems. Because technically, you could think, I mean, it's pretty unlikely. They make WarioWare and Fire Emblem. They moved, originally the company was headquarters in the Kyoto Research Center for Nintendo, but were later moved to a building near Nintendo's main headquarters. They are third-party developers making games for Nintendo system. So they aren't owned? The Intelligent Systems started out as a video game out in the video game industry when Toru was hired by Nintendo to port the Famicom Disk System software to a standard ROM cartridge to be used outside of Japan on the NES. Similarly to the origins of HAL Laboratory, this team soon became an auxiliary program unit for Nintendo to provide system tools and hired people to program, fix, or port Nintendo-developed hardware and software. The first game they made was Famicom Wars and Fire Emblem. Because of the success, Intelligent Systems hired a bunch of people. They also produced Paper Mario. So technically, not owned by Nintendo. They're like, it's got that Rare situation with it, where they're like, they work together. Like Rare made Diddy Kong Racing and Star Fox Adventures, but they aren't technically owned by Nintendo. And they have, well, technically, Famicom Wars and Fire Emblem are, I guess they're not technically Nintendo games. But they're now, I don't know how, I don't get it. I need like more research. Could someone make me a YouTube video so it's easy for me to digest what the heck's going on? Thank you. Gaming. Ugh. I'm gonna draw. Right. Uh-oh, I saw someone said leave it. Dude, no, anyway. I completely forgot that Nintendo, like Intelligent Systems made WarioWare. I completely forgot about that. I completely forgot that was even a thing. Is Fire Emblem owned by Nintendo? Who owns freaking Fire Emblem? What is Fire Emblem? Who is Fire Emblem? Why is Fire Emblem? What if Fire Emblem is Nintendo? Who owns the patent? Let's see. Let's search the United States Patent Office. Patent search. Okay, we're gonna search for the patent. What do you mean 7-step strategy for searching for a patent? What do you mean? Okay, it would be Washington. Washington. Okay, here we go. Oh. There used to be an easy way to do this. There actually used to be. It's too hard. It's too hard. Things are too hard these days. Oh! It's called copyright, not patent. Why would I say freaking patent? That doesn't even make any sense. Why did I say patent? It's copyright. It's trademarking. It's not patenting. Let's continue on. That was the reason why I couldn't find it. That was why I couldn't find the searching. Well, it's the weekend, okay? It's gonna happen. I'm gonna run close to empty. It's the weekend. It's the weekend. It's Friday. Yes, it is. That's the weekend, right? Huh? Right? Right? Right. Oh, look at this. It's looking better already. It's not my birthday. You guys keep saying every freaking time that it's my birthday in these freaking raids, and it keeps working to the point that I'll raid them 2 times in the same month, and you'll say it's my birthday, and they'll believe it both times. And I have to every time be like, it's not my birthday. It's not my birthday. And sometimes they'll still sing happy birthday to me. They'll still sing the happy birthday, even though I'm like, it's not my birthday. I'm like, oh, I already got the kazoo out. It's fine. I don't mind having my birthday celebrated. I really don't. I just don't like surprise parties. I really really, really don't like surprise parties. The only time I'm like, oh yeah, surprise party, that's fun, is if it's like, if it so happens to be a surprise party that's like with super close friends. But if it's like a surprise party, and it's like, oh, we invited 40 people, you know. I don't know, 40 people, that was a joke. That was a freaking joke, more like maybe 10. It's like, it's gonna be a nightmare. It's gonna be an actual nightmare. I have this story of when I was in probably close to the end of high school. My mom set up a surprise birthday party for me, okay? And I actually figured it out the day of, because I was like, they had their iPad out, and I looked at the iPad, and I saw Andrew's surprise birthday as one of the titles. Miku? Miku? And you know who wasn't there? Miku. Worst party. It was the worst party that ever existed. Can't believe she didn't show up. Anyway, the reason why it was really sucky is because I'm an introverted kind of guy. I enjoy hanging out with people that I know and hang out with and enjoy their company and stuff like that. Well, there was like almost like probably 15 people there, some of which I didn't really know. And the hardest thing for me as a human being is when I have two people from different friend groups in the same room. Cause they are like, they don't like know each other. They only know me, and they're not going to talk to each other. So now the group is split in half, or sometimes like thirds, and it just makes me uncomfortable. I'm like, who do I freaking talk to? But the hardest part was, because I was so like, they just started, they were like, oh, what do we do? And I had no like thing, like nothing was planned. So they just started playing football. Like the guys started like playing football. I don't want to play football. So this is my birthday party and I'm sitting on the sidelines while people are playing football. And there's like 4 people like next to me, and we're talking a little bit, and then there's just these like 10 people playing football in the yard. They didn't even have pizza. They brought, if you want to know like what kind of people are invited to that party, I don't like hang out with anyone I don't hang out with anyone that likes sports. Ugh. No, it's more of like, I didn't, all of my friends were nerds, but for some reason, one person that got invited, I didn't really know well. I kind of like knew of their existence, but they were like really into sports, and they brought their own footballs because they just assumed that I like sports. So they brought their own footballs and played football on my birthday. It was awful. It was awful. That party was just, it was very sweet that everyone came to hang out. That was basically half the party, was them playing, and it wasn't even like, oh, let's play a game of touch. Let's just play a game of touch. Like touch. Let's just play. They set up teams. They did a draft. They did freaking. They had to like get like cloths so that way they could do like pulling the cloths and stuff like that, because it was like on a hill and tackling people would have been an awful idea. They freaking like had like teams and like they were keeping score, and I'm over there like. It was what Beta, we are all friends. All of us in chat are your friends, right? I mean, what kind of friends are we talking about? We talking about like friends that'll, if you come over to my house, I'll be like, yo, come on in, let's hang out. Probably not that close. I would assume if all of you came to my house at one time, I would freak out and be like, how did you get my address? So maybe not like that close, but I really do. I'm very appreciative of you all being here, and I enjoy talking to you a lot. And that's what friends do. I just don't come to my house. Just don't come to my house. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Well, I guarantee if you're a Jehovah's Witness, you already have my house address because they've sent me letters. One of you knows my house address, and I know. I once had a jock and a chess team master at my birthday. It was an amazing convo. You like chess, huh? Then the kid said, yeah. You want to play Catan? So for my 16th birthday, it was huddling around a tiny Catan board and 20 people playing. I haven't had a birthday party in a very... When was the last time I had a birthday party? Did I have a birthday party last year? Did not have a birthday party last year. In fact, I didn't have a birthday party last year either. I have not had a birthday party since I was in college. Did I hear the Flintstone song? I don't think. Is it? No. It couldn't be. Realize he didn't have a party. Well, instead what I did was me and Nooks went to the aquarium and hung out. And I had never been to the aquarium around here, and it was cool. And we got to see a big shark exhibit, and it was really cool. Any reason why since college? Because when you're in college, you have so here's what I would assume is not just like only me experiencing, but when you're in college, freshman year, there will be if you're in like a friend group or something, there will the people's first birthdays will be like big parties, okay? So I was the second birthday of the friend group, and the first birthday there was a huge party, like they threw they made blew up balloons and stuff like that. The second one, they made me a really nice cake and wrote Japanese on it because they knew I was a freaking weeb. And it was very, very sweet. And then the next birthday party was like a little bit less, and then less, until eventually just no one celebrated birthdays anymore. And that's the way college is. It's like, oh, dude, I can't wait to celebrate birthday. And then it just keeps, it's like, okay, well, I mean, we can go a little less. Okay, we can go a lot less. And then eventually it leads to, hey, happy birthday. And then that's it. Which I don't mind. But, yeah, I think the last time I really had a birthday party was just kind of like 3 friends. I like the parties where it's like, I don't know, like 3-4 friends just hanging out, stuff like that. Honestly, it's not even a party. That's just a get-together. I'm the first birthday in my friend group. We never had a party. College students are poor. That's true. Technically, my party was just a $3 cake mix. But it was the thought that counts. I don't have parties because all my friends are East Coast.
I'm not East Coast.
Hexon's gonna DM me later and be like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean that. And she should! I'm not in the East Coast. Oklahoma, okay. Question. Would you consider Oklahoma East Coast? I would consider it like Central. I'm not like West Coast. I'm like Central. I don't have a coast. I don't freaking have a coast. There is no coast. I didn't realize it until recently, after talking to someone. The freaking East Coast water sucks. Thank you, Hex. Don't feel bad. I'm just joshing you. I'm just joe-donning you. The East Coast like ocean sucks. It looks gross, but the West Coast ocean, all right. I could just say it this way. The Atlantic Ocean sucks. The Pacific Ocean is so good. The Pacific Ocean is so good. The Pacific Ocean is like clear looking and it's like beautiful. I saw the ocean in Japan and it was like gorgeous. It was like gorgeous. And I've also been to the ocean in California too, and it also looked really, really nice. But like the East Coast ocean just looks murky and like kind of grody. The West Coast, especially in Japan, it was just like it was like clear. It was beautiful. It was like a bright blue. It was such a beautiful ocean. Or maybe I'm just so used to the East Coast Ocean because I've seen it like multiple times. Now, granted, let me rephrase. I bet it's because of freaking like grody-ness of being close to America. I don't know. Maybe there's like pollution in it and stuff like that. Probably towards further away, it might look better. It might actually look better. And Ciliamos, welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Darker water is oxygen-rich water and has more aquatic density and phytoplankton. Clear water is oxygen-poor and does not. Oh, look at Expedite Healer over here showing the smarts. Look at all that. You used the word phytoplankton. Congratulations. You're smarter than everyone in chat. Or at the very least, smarter than me. Any waterheads? Any waterheads in chat? Any waterheads? What degree you got, Expedite Healer? Tell me your degree. What degree you got? You haven't heard of a phytoplankton? Dude, remember SpongeBob? Plankton? Are you free to come over to the national park? Ooh, a tree house. That's fun. Biology and a minor in chemistry. Okay. I've got something filthy dirty for you. I took biology. I took a college class of biology. I left less than halfway through because it started to get into dissections and I couldn't handle it. To where I got paired up with someone who also couldn't handle it. And it got to the point where the professor was like, okay, guys, just take your time. It's okay. Just take your time. To an hour had passed. Everyone had left and they wanted to go home. So they just went, look, I'll just do it for you. And then they just like did it for us. And it was awful. And I quit after that. I didn't technically need to take it. So I just didn't. I was done. It was so awful. I couldn't do it. I'm just a squeamish boy. I can't look at frog legs ever again. I respect those who understand the biology and the phytoplankton. I just can't do it. It's not for me. I'm a computer boy. I like the programming. I do the programming. Ooh, that's good. Oh, that's good music. I can simulate physics in a video game engine, but I can't frog legs, dude. Oh gosh, Expedite Healer. Nooks told me about like dissections that she did in high school. I'm like, how did you even survive? I can't. I had to leave the room 6 times to just walk around because I was getting lightheaded and nauseous. 6 times. And poor partner that was with me also had to leave the room about the same amount of times, but left differently. So we were just like taking turns stepping out in the hallway and breathing. It was not my finest hour. It was not my finest hour, I'm afraid. I'm so close to finishing the roof. How much more is left? No, see, here's the thing. I just can't do it. Can I just dissect a Beyond Burger? Can I like dissect a Beyond Burger or like a freaking, I don't know, like a Impossible Chicken Nugget? Can I do that? Can that count? Please? Oh, gross! He's dissecting an Impossible Burger patty! Oh, no! That I could do. I'll dissect a Burger King Impossible Whopper. That's what I'll do. I think that would be very worthwhile. Anyway, steamed hams dissection. Can I do a steamed hams dissection, please? Do you know what Talking Ben is? The app? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I would dissect a cheese nip any day, and then eat it. Yeah, I'm a freaking monster. I'm a monster. Oh my gosh, he dissected that cheese nip, and then ate it. Oh my gosh, it's disgusting. What? Oh. Dude, look at me freaking go. I'm just actually. Oh my gosh. I'm destroying this by cleaning it so well. I'm so good at cleaning. Man, has the stream almost over? Has it been 2 hours already? You serious? This is verified on the Steam. Can someone just buy me a Steam Deck? I've got enough clout, right? When do I get enough clout that people are like, oh, here's a freaking Steam Deck? I hope I never get to that point. I hope I never do. I hope I never do. I want just the right amount of clout. Just the right amount. Hexen, you bought a Steam Deck? When'd you buy a Steam Deck? You bought one? I guess let me rephrase. Do you own it now? Like, do you have a Steam Deck in your possession now? You got one 1 year ago. No. Steam Deck. Steam Deck came out like a couple months ago. The Steam Deck. Yes. Okay, you scared me. You scared the crap out of me. I was like, no, not stream. Yeah, I know. I know. Not Stream Deck. Steam Deck. I know. Believe me, I know. Oh, by the way, speaking of Steam Decks, did you all see the freaking like Kickstarter scam thing that wasn't like actually a scam and is kind of sad, but also not sad? So I forget what the product was called, but it's not really important for the story because you can still buy it, and I think that's an actual like disgusting thing. So Steam, this will be my final story for the evening. Steam has this thing that they made a while ago called Steam Machines. It was called Steam Machines. They were like small computers that could run Steam games and stuff like that. Really cool. You ran Steam OS, all that kind of stuff. I remember it, but I don't remember if it like sold super well. I don't remember that much about it. So someone had the idea to try to fit a Steam machine into a form factor of a Switch. That was years ago. That was like years ago. I'm talking like probably around the time the Switch came out, maybe a little bit like earlier. I don't know. But anyway, they tried to do this. They kept working on it and making it. They received $500,000 and then received another $250,000 in pre-orders. Okay? Which you can already see where this is going. They couldn't freaking do it. They made like some prototypes of the thing. They showed it off in 2019 in person, and then they just dropped off the face of the planet on all their social medias and stuff, okay? And they announced, right after the Steam Deck was announced, which happens to be that, but made by Valve, they announced that they were going bankrupt unless they got more money. Here's the thing. This product is so old at this point, so out of date, that the cheapest model was $650, okay? And it has only 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of storage space for $650. And their website still touts it as the most powerful gaming PC on the go. when literally the Steam Deck is out and it's way more powerful. For $350 with the Steam Deck, you can get much more than that for half the price. And the thing is, they still are selling it. They're still selling it and have not given any refunds. It's like, what are you going to do? Give them the crappy product now? Like, just freaking stop. Like, I get it. They tried. It looked like they legitimately tried and it wasn't supposed to be a scam. But once the Steam Deck was announced, it's over. You can't do anything. You can't, it's over. You can't win. Valve literally made the product you're trying to make, but better. I don't know what they're trying to do. I legitimately don't know what they're trying to do at this point. What was Valve thinking? Wait, no. Valve didn't make that. Valve didn't make that. That's some other company. Random Kickstarter people. They were just using Valve-based machines. They were using Steam machines and the Steam OS. Valve specifically said when they were making it that they are not associated with the product. They specifically said that. Here, let me like actually look it up real quick. Calm down, okay? Oh no, it's weird. It just makes me feel weird. Here, I can find it real easy. Here, I might as well turn off the power wash. Here we go. All they have to do is type Steam machines, go to the Wikipedia article, and then it should be down here. Oh, I love this song. I actually really love this song so much. Where is it? 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 Maybe it was under Steam OS. Yeah. Okay. Oh, why? Yeah. Crap. Why is now? I found it so easily before. Now it's gonna be hard. Now, of course it will. Hybrid video game console, Steam Deck. Maybe they deleted it. Did they freaking just delete it off of the freaking Wikipedia article now that I'm doing it? I'm going to Google Steam Machine Portable Kickstarter. Yes. Why? It made the screen black because I didn't pay for a subscription to their freaking thing. Oh, thank goodness I found it. Okay, it's the freaking one of the weirdest names I've seen. The Schmuck Z. Hey, Bird Sheep, we're talking about failed Kickstarter. The Schmuck Z. 475,000 euros. Schmuck Z brings Steam games to the next level. This looks so awesome. Look. This is what they were attempting to make. Whoa, it goes whole 30 frames per second. So here's the deal. This thing was announced. When did it was announced? Should say under updates, right? I think that's what it is. Hold up. Usually they tell you when the project was first created under the updates page. Okay, this is 2016 now. We're getting even further. Okay, here we go. It was first announced 2016, October of 2016. October 18th, 2016, the project launched. So, this has been going on for roughly 6 years. And here is the project situation update from 2021. I can't read it. I wish I could, because I'm seriously curious, but no one's getting a refund. You lost your money. You were scammed. Really disappeared. Scammed. Oh, they're into NFTs! Alright. Anyway, that's the stream. Just if you were trying to scam people, which I really don't think they were trying to, just refund them. Just, I don't know. I know you probably spent all the money, but just, I don't know, rob a bank. Anyway, let's do submit for stream, shall we? I'd like to reiterate, don't rob a bank. I would just want to say that. Don't rob a bank. Thank you very much. All right. This is a audio file called "Why Did I Make This?" from Coderman. This is from Coderman. So let's take a listen, shall we? What is this? Did you make this song, or is this a remix of a song that actually exists? This is just me saying big balls.
I put that somewhere in the game.
Coderman, this is amazing. This is incredible. This is actually incredible. Wow. That's actually kind of awesome. Coderman, you have, I gotta make a full song, put that on Spotify. Gotta put that on Spotify. Thank you, Coderman. That was actually fantastic. Oh, frick. Someone just sent me Hypnospace Outlaw vinyl soundtrack. Crap. Thank you. Crap. Oh yeah, put that on vinyl. Big balls. Big balls. Ah, no. No, I have to show it because it's Z-Storm and he put so much effort into it. It's a medical condition. I have overactive salivations and sometimes there's a lot in there. It's called Beta64 spit take art. Medical condition. Maybe. I have it. Probably. Gosh. That makes, but it looks great. But can I just say, Z-Storm, it looks fantastic. It looks absolutely fantastic. That is what art, that's real art. Thank you. It's so good. Thank you, Z-Storm. This is from Anthony Bureau. It's Beta playing baseball. I get it from my dad. He also has salivation things. It's not like a problem, but I choke a lot. It's not a problem, I just choke and die. Look, that's me. With Peter Griffin and Miku. Whoa. And Dr. Eggman. Whoa. Carl Weezer. Thank you, Anthony. As someone who's missed every stream this week, it makes no sense. Totally okay. Totally. You know what? You know what? That's fine. That's fine. Coops. I love this. It's a 2-paneled art piece. It's beautiful. This is the perfect music for it. No, Miku, go away! If I say it's my birthday, will I get free ice cream? Sure. I'm sure this is free. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for making that. Coops, appreciate that. Next up, we have this one's from Kev. It's just a lovely picture. It's just me in a suit. It's just me in a suit. The neck kind of works actually. Well, maybe not. Maybe the hands don't quite match, but that's okay. That's okay. I think it's great though. I think my mic was too loud there. Remember the Schmuck Z? Andrew, remember that thing you talked about 10 minutes ago? You remember that? That was crazy. That was crazy. CG, thank you so much for the 23-month resub.
Happy birthday,
Appreciate
Vega
that.
and chat.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Anthony has already made a tentative Big Balls Game Jam logo. We'll have to see if anyone's interested. We'll have to see. And by we, I mean you. And me. If anyone's interested, I don't know. I guess poll? I don't know. I'll figure it out. That's something. That's a later thing for Andrew to worry about. But yeah, Scott made that. It's very good. This one's from Bubes, which is what I requested for epicness. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Thank you. Why do you call me Anthony? Okay, so there's a reason for that, Scott. Your Discord name is different than your actual screen name. Like it doesn't say. I don't think it doesn't say Scott, right? And Anthony's is also different from the actual, so I have to keep remembering it. No, it does say Scott. What's wrong with me? What is wrong with me? I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm just gonna call you Anthony. Everyone's Anthony tonight. All right, this next one's from Anthony. Oh, Anthony made the green screen. Thank you, Anthony. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Next is from Anthony. It's called The Dream. This one's from Anthony. Last one was made from Bubes. Everyone's Anthony. That's an Anthony moment. I'm sorry, Scott. I don't know why. This one's from Derpediah.
Everyone, Markiplier here.
Hi, Anthony. Good to see you.
Everyone, Markiplier here. Today we're gonna be playing unused Monopoly mode, Monopoly Plus. Everyone, Markiplier here. Today we're gonna be playing unused Monopoly mode, Monopoly Plus.
I love that. I actually
Everyone,
love
Markiplier
that.
here. Today we're gonna be playing unused Monopoly mode, Monopoly Plus.
It sounds so much like Kronk. It sounds exactly like Kronk, just like with the Monopoly Plus. It's, oh, man, finally, something I can do well. Kronk. Thank you, Turpina. That's called The Dream. That's my dream. One day, one freaking day, I'm going to be able to be who I was always meant to be. Monopoly Plus modder extraordinaire. That is live streamed by Markiplier. Yeah, that's it, and that's all I need, and that's all I need out of life. That was fun. Dang, this stream went by freaking fast. Also, Sancho, I don't usually take raid requests. Usually, I have a list. I have a list.
Oh yeah, so coming, yeah.
That's not, I feel like I could have done better. Personally, I feel like I could have done better in that, but I would give that a 6 out of 10. Maybe a 6.5 out of 10 if I'm really feeling it. I don't know. Well, unfortunately, I just checked. The guy who streams Monopoly Plus has stopped streaming, so they're not currently streaming, I'm afraid. Which means we're just gonna have to raid JJDB, who is at Disney World currently. How would you like to go to Disney World? Legitimately streaming Disney World currently. They will never. It's as now that I freaking. I'm like, oh yeah, I would love to like watch them play my Monopoly Plus mod. They will just never do it. They just will never do it. Look at that. They're at Disney World currently. I didn't even know Disney was open at 10:45 p.m. So that's who we're gonna raid. You're all going to Disney World. Congratulations, you just won a one-way ticket to Disney World. Have a fantastic night at the most wonderful place on earth. I appreciate you all. Thank you for being here. This was legitimately so much fun. I had a fantastic time. And it's all because of you. It's all because of you. Because talking to you is just a fun freaking time. And I will see you on Tuesday. 7:30 p.m. Central Time. As always, don't lie to me. About what? About what? About what? Spoilers for Disney?
Is this a spoiler?
NFTDs. All right. JJDB210. Good stream, boy. Good streaming, boy. I will see you all on Tuesday, and have a freaking great weekend. I mean that. Take some time and relax a little bit. Play a little game. Play a little game. And I just want to say, because these donations won't appear on the end card because of the way that I have it set up, it doesn't work with Streamlabs. Celiamus, if you're still here, thank you for the $8. It means a lot to me. Wow, Jinxie, if you're still here, thank you for the $10. I appreciate that. Let's support indie games. Buy Stardew Valley 7 times over the weekend, and I will say hi. I'll give you a special. If you buy 7 copies of Stardew Valley this weekend, I just realized something. You had until this stream to reach the sub goal for the schoolgirl outfit in public stream. I freaking made it. I made it. I don't have to do it. Oh my gosh, I freaking did it. Oh my gosh. I feel, I am so relieved. I am so relieved. There ain't no freaking way. There ain't no freaking way that we're making it tonight. Oh, wow. There will still be a walking stream, just I will be wearing normal American clothes, not Japanese schoolgirl skirt outfit, but maybe Sigh? You wanted it that much? Sigh? Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'll probably put it into another sub goal one of these days, because I gotta have something to do for sub goals. But it just won't be in public. So have a good time in Disney. Chew.